Namaskar, hello and a very warm welcome to CIET NCERT's special live and phone-in program. This is a special series on the journey of National ICT Awardee teacher. Well, every teacher who is watching this program knows the value of a National ICT Award, and there's no hidden thing that it's not a treasure. Well, it is a big thing to win this award, and to get into the details of the ICT tools, to have that passion, to understand, to have the knowledge and to share that knowledge with the students of the school, this is a very big thing. So I really think that every teacher who has got this award, they deserve congratulations and they deserve a lot more than that. So that is the reason we have such programs, so that we can have them on this platform and they can share their knowledge and how did they work hard, how did they begin, and what were the challenges that they had during the COVID-19 pandemic and throughout their career, so that the teachers can get inspired, they can get motivated. And that is the reason we have a very special guest in our program today. Let me please introduce to all of you, he is Dr. Ravi Kumar Kola. A very warm welcome to you, sir.
Namaskar, ma'am.
Namaskar, sir. Sir is from Zilla Parishad High School, Malkapur, Chilpur Mandal, Jangaon, Telangana. So, sir is going to share his journey, all the little details that he had in that journey. And if our viewers, they have any questions, any queries, you can contact us on our phone number, which is 8800440559. And if you want to email us your queries, the email ID would be training.helpdesk@ciet.nic.in. At this moment, you're watching us on eVidya channel number 6 to channel number 12 and also on our YouTube channel, which is NCERT Official. In the live chat box also, you can write down your queries, your questions till 5 o'clock, and I'm sure our guest, he'll be more than happy to answer all those queries. So let's begin this conversation, and I have a question for sir. Sir, would you like to tell us that how did you begin? From which point did that thought cross your mind that you are going to win the National ICT Award, and what all made you work hard for that this is the award you aim for or you need, sir?
Thank you, ma'am, for your brief introduction. Really, I am very passionate about integration of technology in the English language classroom. And since my appointment, I have been using variety of ICT tools, not only for teaching, for also for assessment purposes and also for training different type of teachers. So, if you permit me, I shall share my screen and start my presentation.
Absolutely, sir.
Yeah. So, good evening, everyone. I am Dr. Ravi Kumar Kola. I am working as a teacher of English at Zilla Parishad High School, Malkapur, which is there in Chilpur Mandal of Jangaon district in Telangana state. At the time when I have received this National ICT Award, I worked at Zilla Parishad High School, Shaipet, Dharmasagar Mandal in Warangal Urban District. So before I begin my presentation, I want to start with a quote. Technology won't replace teachers, but teachers who use technology will probably replace teachers who do not. So this is the 21st century, and it is the most important for the teachers to use technology in the classroom. And regarding my brief introduction, I was born on 15th of November 1978. I have a teaching experience of 22 years, and I have educational qualifications like MA English and MSc Geology with PhD, and also completed my BEd. I have an ICT experience of 15 years. I use different type of softwares like Linux and Windows, Android and iOS. Coming to the hardware devices I use for creating of a variety of e-content or digital content, I use like desktop, laptop, tablet and mobile. So coming to my date of first appointment, I was appointed as a secondary grade teacher in a primary school in the year 1998. At the time, my salary was just 1200 rupees. And it is not an exaggeration to say that out of 1200 rupees, I used to spend 500 rupees for attending a computer course. Earlier, it was like a PGDCA, Postgraduate Diploma in Computer Applications, in the year 1998. And the qualifications at the time of my appointment is intermediate and TTC. Now we are calling it as a Diploma in Education. If you see the present qualifications, I have completed Masters in English Literature and MSc Zoology, B.Ed, PhD, and still I am pursuing MA Education from Indira Gandhi National University, New Delhi. You can see the way how I have attended different courses for upgrading my professional knowledge, and I have been promoted as a teacher of English in the year 2009. And coming to not only attending the regular courses like academic courses and professional courses, my passion is to do different online courses like MOOCs, so massive open online courses. I have completed from the prestigious universities like IIT Bombay X, Pedagogy for Effective Use of ICT for School Teachers, and also Communicative English, Designing Learning Experiences for English Classroom, and also ICT and Education from Tata Institute of Social Sciences, TIS Mumbai. And also, I have got a scholarship from our US Embassy to pursue American English e-teacher. This is a very wonderful course where I have completed using educational technology from the Iowa State University. That is the other one. And most important thing is that as a teachers or as a teachers of English and also like different subjects, we face different challenges in our teaching, regular teaching. So to conduct action research, to design the variety of e-content or the digital content. So I have completed one online course on action research in educational technology from CIET New Delhi. So this course has given me a lot of perspective to design. So whatever that content that is very useful to the students, which is very user friendly, and how we can make the students also to design their own content like that. And these are the certificates which I have obtained. So this is the online certificate. This is the online course on action research in educational technology from CIET New Delhi. This is American English e-teacher program. Okay, this is from Tata Institute of Social Sciences, and this is from IIT Bombay X. And coming to when I have promoted as a teacher of English in the year 2009, the way I started working in the school, Jilla Parishad High School, Cherlapalam, there are only computers. But coming to making the students to see or to give more interactive way of teaching, we need a projector. For that, I have approached the local, the students who studied in our school earlier, like the old students, so who are now residing in Canada and also USA. So from them, I asked them to please at least donate some projector so that we can utilize for the better purposes. And they readily accepted. And you can see in the photograph, our regional joint director of education. So he is inaugurating this projector. And this is what was done by Ashok Hanumanla. So he is now staying in America. So with his Ashok Hanumanla Foundation, he gave us. Not only that, the way which I have started using the projector by showing the students different content, interactive content, it has inspired him, and he gave it to all the other 10 schools, 10 high schools of Torur Mandal, and we have arranged a massive program, not only giving just the projectors but also the CPUs which are loaded with one class educational content. And one day, the local Rotary Club of Torur, they have organized an Ayurvedic health camp in our school. So we asked, sir, we have different type of facilities, but we don't have a printer in our school to make the students to write different exams or to get xeroxed of the worksheets like that. When I have asked them, they immediately accepted and they immediately donated this printer. Coming to my ICT journey, in the year 2012, I started my personal YouTube channel. Next, in the year 2016 to 18, when I have trained on FAST, free and open source software like Linux or Ubuntu, so different tools like Kden Live and all these things, I have been taken into the team for writing the scripts and also for presenter for the digital lessons that are telecasted from the TSAT, Telangana Satellite Vidya channel of our Telangana state. And next, I have also included in the team of converting the PDF files. So already our textbooks are all there, which are placed on the SCRT Telangana website. They are in the PDF files. So PDF files, when we use in different devices, when the PDF files are used in different devices, we have to zoom them. So coming to larger devices like large screens, like desktop or laptop, the screen will be big and it is user friendly to read the PDF files. But coming to small devices like tabs or like mobiles, it is not user friendly to read the PDF files, but the solution comes with a EPUB format. So EPUB format will fit to the different types of devices, to the different size of the screens. So I have worked for this conversion of the PDF files to the EPUB format. Not only that, in the year 2019 to 2020, I was a content developer and the key mentor in the first online course for the primary school teachers of English medium in our Telangana state. So this is a very prestigious course called as a ELEC, English Language Enrichment Course. It is a joint collaboration of Azim Premji University, Bengaluru, and also SCRT Telangana. So here I was there, and I made my every effort for the success of this ELEC first online course in our Telangana state. Later, I got an opportunity to render my services for the creation of e-content for the national Diksha platform. Next, here in the year 2012, like that, our textbooks were changed. According to the new pedagogy, the teachers don't know how to transact a unit. Further, I have designed the different PowerPoint presentations. Different PowerPoint presentations were prepared by me, and I have uploaded on the slideshare.net. So slideshare.net it's like a storehouse. It's like a storehouse of different PowerPoint presentations, which ranging from primary to high school to university level. Whatever topic we want, just we can go to search and we can type and we can get the different PowerPoint presentations in that. So to make that the teachers who are there in our entire Telangana state to utilize this, how to transact according to the new syllabus, according to the new pedagogy, I have uploaded some PowerPoint presentations on that, and you can see the views for that on the slideshare.net. Like 17,334 views were there for my PowerPoint presentations on the slideshare.net. Not only that, so you can see here my digital lessons presentations for the different topics of English, and also for 8th class and also for 6th class. I also got an opportunity for the like an expert for evaluation e-content that is there from the CIET NCERT. This is the different e-content that was created for the class 10th English. We just in Diksha, if you just type Dr. K. Ravi Kumar, you can get the content that is prepared by me, both the explanatory content and also the assessment part. So after NCERT has prepared the QR codes, quick response codes for the textbooks, they have also made that states also to prepare their own e-content by scanning that using the Diksha app for integrating for keeping the QR codes in the textbook. So there was a lot of meetings were conducted online to get the final conclusion of how to design the content, particularly for the language like English, whether we have to include vocabulary part, or whether we have to include the grammar part, or whether we have to include the discourses part. So here our pedagogy is based on the discourses, whether we have to use how to introduce the discourse. For that, it has nearly taken 1 month or 2 months time for us for designing the rubrics, for also designing the plan, for designing the slides, all these things. And it may seem very funny because we use it to record our voices for creating these videos of Diksha. We use it to give our voice in the midnight time, because in the daytime when we are giving voice for that videos, all the chirping sounds of the birds or other animals sounds are being captured here. That's the reason when all are sleeping, I use it to give the voice for that videos. So this much of lots of efforts were put for creating the Diksha videos. And when working in my school, so the school where I have rendered my services from the year 2018 to January 6th, 2022, this is the ICT environment that is available in my school. So nearly total 11 systems were there. Actually, this is an ICT at 3000. This is a program which was started in the year 2009, ICT at 3000 schools. The schools were provided with 11 monitors and only 3 CPUs. Out of that 3 CPUs, one will be like a server, and the remaining are connected using by the end computing devices. And here we got another Clicks server. So what is Clicks and what is all about that I will be telling in the coming slides. And the size of the RAM size of the CPU for the Clicks is 2 GB, and the RAM of the CPU of the two CPUs is just 2 GB. With 2 GB, we are going to connect to 5 desktops like that, 5 monitors. And coming to the Click server, it is having a 8 GB RAM, and we have 2 projectors from Epson, and also one color television, and also one ROT, and also one radio. Coming to printer, we have a Epson printer with scanner and Xerox. Not only that, there are different end-computing devices like speakers, 4 speakers are there, headsets are there, splitters are there. So what is the use of these splitters? So splitters are very much useful to make two students. Two students will be sitting at one desktop, and using these two splitters, they can share, they can connect to two headsets. So that is the beauty of using of these splitters. And also we have a internet Geo router is there, and batteries are there for backup, and UPS LAN one for connecting these end computing devices, and one generator, and also these are the things. And we actually, the computer lab, after the tie-up between the NIIT and the Department of Education, Telangana State, the computers were not in use. Actually, they are all in sleep mode. So this connecting learning initiative, this is actually a technology-enabled initiative. So this was introduced by the Tata Trust Mumbai, and also it is led by the TIS Mumbai and Massachusetts Institute of Technology USA. Since this is the 21st century, there is a lot of collaboration between different institutes. So they have come up with a novel idea of connecting learning initiative CLICS program. So actually this was implemented in the 3000 schools of Telangana state of STY districts of Warangal, Rangareddy and Karimnagar. And this was started in the year 2016, and I was there since the inception of this program. And during this, there are several hurdles. The first stage, when they started this in the year 2016, all the teachers did not understand. Even the students don't understand how they can connect to them, how to enter the CLICS platform, how to enter the user ID and the password. There are several hurdles. Not only that, every time I use it to experiment, I use it to explore, I use it to make experiments with this CLICS program, and I use it to share the feedback of how effectively we can use the CLICS program. And later this was modified. And in the year 2019 it was launched as an open educational resources, and it is available on the internet platform. Okay, so based on my consistent efforts, I got an opportunity to present my success story at the launching event of this open educational resources, CLICS open educational resources. So these are my computer lab photos. So first, at the first instance, I started training my students. So these are the 9th class and 10th class students. These students in turn trained the other students. So I trained a team of students. A team of students are teaching other team of students, means higher class students are teaching the lower class students. So this worked very well, and we got complete rollout of doing the CLICS modules. And you can see here the students, they are using the paintbrush for designing the different pictures, and also the different modules that are available on the CLICS platform, like English Elementary, English Beginner, and also like for Science of Sound, and also for biodiversity, like that. And you can also see the progress reports of our students after completing of each and every module on the CLICS platform. And so you can see actually the CLICS program is implemented in the 4 states, of our India, and we stood second position of all the 4 implementing states. Not only that, we stood first in implementing of this English modules, and that is how we got recognition, and we got an opportunity to present our success story. You can see here in the graph. So our code for our Jilla Parishad High School Saipet, the code of CLICS is Telangana TG1158. Here you can see actually these are all very rural children. They even don't know to go to the state capital, that is the Hyderabad. And because of their efforts, because of their doing lots of tremendous of work on the CLICS, they got an opportunity to meet the Secretary of Education, Honorable Secretary of Education, Sri P. Janardhan Reddy Garu, IAS, and also the students, without any fear, without any phobia, they are interacting with the Secretary of Education, and also with the Commissioner and Director of School Education, Vijay Kumar sir, and also Sheshu Kumari madam, who is the SCRT Director. And a common teacher who is working in a rural area, which is located nearly 25 kilometers from the district headquarters, working with the students who are first generation, and working with them. And because of the way I have implemented the CLICS, my success story was presented in front of the director TIS, and also the Honorable Education Secretary, Sri B. Janardhan Reddy sir. And later I started working on using different types of ICT tools. But my intention is that every tool is going to, we have to download it, or it is occupying some space on our device. So why can't we go for browser based version? So browser based version here, it is universal. So it means it can be operated on all types of devices, and there is no need to download this one. So that's the reason I started searching for a tool, a mind mapping tool, which has a which we can use in all devices, and also which is a browser based one. So this Kaggle is a very interesting tool, and I have been in touch with the team of Kaggle who has developed this, and this is a freeware. Next, you can see here, using of Kaggle, the students have created the gist, the summary of an entire lesson in just one mind map. So here, this is all about the dotted blanket lesson, the different characters like Gopi, like Kamala, and also Amma and Vimala. So what are the characteristics, what are the things that are related to Gopi? So here children started using, creating their mind maps. So in the next slides also you can see. So this is for an international motivational speaker, Nick Vujicic. So what is his occupation, what are his abilities, and what is about his mother, what about his education, what about his father. Students, interestingly, they have created all these mind maps. Coming to the science subject also, excretion in human beings. Next, coming to the excretion like plant metabolites, primary metabolites and secondary metabolites. Okay, I also got an opportunity to share my research regarding this Kaggle, and also about mind mapping, how we can develop the writing skills among the rural students in India. So this was shared on the Learning Revolution. So this is an daily online worldwide educational conference. It was conducted in the month of April and May 2020, and I got a chance to present about this using Kaggle as a graphic organizer, for developing the writing skills among the rural students in India. Not only that, I got another opportunity to share about the same Kaggle mind mapping tool in both English version and also in Hindi version from NCRT official YouTube channel on 1st of September 2020 and also on 16th of December 2020. Next, so how did I start? So how this I can say that Rome is not built in a day. So how this much of transformation has happened? So a teacher working in a rural area, how he has got an opportunity to go and present in front of the higher officials, and also to reach to the conferences like online conferences, how this has happened. So first, if you see here, studying the mindset of the students. So the students are the digital natives. So they wanted to, I wanted to teach the English in their own way. So I instead of making the students to come in my way, I just have shifted. There is a paradigm shift of making the students to teach in their own way. And I also spent money on purchasing some accessories, because the lab was not in a full-fledged manner and all the computers are on sleep mode. So I started purchasing some minimum accessories and also getting internet connection for the computer lab. Next, there were several frequent power cuts are there, and there are several hurdles. So I have overcome this one, because a very powerful headmistress like our Jnana Sundari madam was there, and my colleagues also helped, and the village public representatives are there. They helped me a lot in making our lab an active center for language learning, and also started using the online resources. So actually this clicks program, it will be like the server will be there. Students will get an experience that they are doing online. All the things are like offline only, no need for connecting of net. Once we started using with the server, but they feel that they are doing it, they are exploring the modules like online. Next, I made the students of class 9 well versed with the software and hardware components. So what are the different software that are used, and how the hardware is there, and I trained them for many years. And you can see the stages of use of ICT in the self-learning, investigation and experimenting. So in the year 2017, I started them telling about the parts of computer, paintbrush, typing tutor, and also from CAL, computer aided learning. There we have provided with some Azim Premji Foundation modules, and also digital literacy about using of LibreOffice, and also internet, and also offline games. So here we don't have, at the initial stages, we don't have the internet facility. But how can I make my students to play games? Games are to be installed on the desktops. We don't have mobiles, we don't have tablets. So how we can make games, offline games, to make them feel online. So for that I have downloaded several games. Once we install them, automatically that will be running, like they can play like online games. That was done at the initial stages, that to improve the vocabulary games were there, to improve the formation of sentences. Okay, jumbled sentences were there. All these were used. And the later stages, we have improved, we have used the sugar labs they have developed. This is also open source, this is also open educational resource like abcdarium, and also making the students to record their own voices using the Audacity, and also creating the word using the LibreOffice writer, and also like Impress. And later like using GeoGebra for teaching of mathematics, and to tell the simulations in science subject, where I have used PET simulations, and also created Gmail account for all the students. For all the students who are studying in our ZPHS IPET, we have created Gmail accounts for them, and also YouTube channel was created, and also they started playing the police squad game like that. Later in the advanced stages, I started, I wanted to make them, even in the summer holidays, I want to get connected with them. That's the reason I used to give different types of works using the Padlet. Okay, next going to create their own e-portfolio. The students started creating their own e-portfolio. And coming to COVID-19 situation, everybody thinks that COVID has given, there are both positive side and negative side. But I have taken a positive side of the COVID-19, and I have nearly worked 16 days every day to explore different type of content, different type of resources, how to get connected to my students and also to the teaching community, and also train the teachers on different ICT tools like that. Okay, so in the initial stages, we used Zoom, Google Meet, G Suite for education. In the later stages, like open source like Big Blue Button, and also for using like video making tools, Screencast, Vomatic, Vocaro. This is also a wonderful tool. Vocaro is also where the students can record their voice for 15 minutes and they can send it in the form of a link. No need to send, because everybody, when we in the initial stages, when we ask the students in the school WhatsApp group, they used to send the WhatsApp voice recording. So that was becoming a problematic for us. All the device is occupied with the audios of the student. To overcome this, I started making them to use Vocaro. So Vocaro, they can just record and they can share it as a link. They can share it as a link. They can even send it as an SMS. So that's how it was happened, and made the students to design different invitations. That is there in our minor discourses, and also design invitations, posters, and also for different occasions, they started using the Canva app. Using the Canva, they tried their best. All the creativity that is there in the students was brought outside by using this Canva. And whenever I have engaged in an online class, to make them very attentive, or to get to the monotonous of teaching, I used Wheel Decide like that, and also explained them about the use of the Arogya Setu app that was used. That was where in the COVID time, that was very popular one. Next, coming to different assessment tools like Testmos and also Flipgrid like that. So I going to show in the next slides also. This is what I have used in the initial stages. Just now I told I have downloaded the RAR files, and I have installed them on the computers like desktop. The students started enjoying them. So here this is like a where the students where I didn't teach them directly. So the way like game-based learning was happened here. So students, they used to come to the computer lab, they used to sit and they start playing like fast English, fast phrases, fast falling, even without. So they are doing errors in whenever they are trying to play the game, they committed errors. And according to Thorndike trial and error method. So trial and error, and when they are trying again and again with the errors, they used to learn. And also I have used the interactive learning objects, that is ILOs, that is developed from our site Telangana for teaching the 10th class English. Next, so all these things. So since from my promotion like 2009, and also entering into the present school, that is ZPHS Shaipet, I have been doing because I am a researcher. I have completed my PhD. So I used to see everything in the research point of view. Okay, so I used to document, I used to collect the data and all these things. So when I have seen that this ICT has become a powerful tool for developing the 21st century skills of my students, that is the 4 C's. Okay, like collaboration, communication, creativity, and critical thinking. So instead of 3 R's, where everybody was focused on the 3 R's, reading, writing, and arithmetic, I started a step ahead and introduced the 21st century skills like 4Cs, and I presented a research paper also out of many abstracts and also full-length papers that were sent to the this RIE, Regional Institute of Education, Ajmer. My paper, ICT as a platform for developing the 21st century skills, was selected, and I got an opportunity to present my research paper in the year 2019. In between 11th December to 13th December at Ajmer. So you can see the photograph of my presentation, and this is my participation certificate in the national conference. Later, see if you see the background of my students. So they are all first generation learners, and all the most of the parents are engaged in rock craft. Means they are their livelihood is crafting the rocks and also going for sand mining. And there is very deplorable situation. You can see the real poverty there, and all belongs to the marginalized community. Okay, and first I have created a very safe, secure, and healthy atmosphere in the school. And when I have created this, when I tried to gain the confidence of the parents and also the community, the parents started to send their children to the school, because many times they even take the students also to the work in a month. So to make the absenteeism, to stop or to stop the regular absenteeism of the students, I used to go 1 hour before to the school and also spend 1 hour later. So like opening the computer lab for them 1 hour before and 1 hour after. So now the students started enjoying using the computer lab before school hours and also after the school hours, because there is a hectic schedule for us. The timetable is there where languages and non-languages, and also for art education, work education, and also for physical education, all these things were there. So that I tried. This is like an experimentation. What happens if we start 1 hour before, 1 hour after the school hours? How the students can learn the basics like that. So this worked very well, and the students got attracted towards. And according to me, the real development of a nation lies in developing the downtrodden sections of the society. So I have reached the unreached sections of the society. Not only that, making them to go for a participation with live interaction with our Honorable Prime Minister of India, like how to shed their fears during the examination time. There will be a lot of fear. There is a lot of fear, and I made them to apply for the Pariksha Pe Charcha (PPC), and here you can see their participation certificates, and also made them to watch. Even they tried their best to pose some questions in the Pariksha Pe Charcha. They did not get an opportunity, but they got an confidence. So this is how we can go in an online. We can go to my mygov.in website, and we can go on register with our Gmail ID and also with our mobile number, and participate in the different type of quizzes that are available, and also getting the certificates getting downloaded. So this type of activity was done for all the students. And coming to the class 10 students, here you can see they are watching the live presentation of Honorable Prime Minister of India during the Pariksha Pe Charcha program. And many students feel very backward coming to in the rural area, particularly in the rural scenario. English language teaching is a very challenging situation, and to make the low proficient learners to come forward to use the language in the right way, use a word in the right word in the right place. So that is what a very great challenge for a teacher of English. So to overcome this, I have used a variety of tools for teaching of English language, like speech notes. So this speech notes, it's like a very good, interesting one. It works on artificial intelligence, where if you just open, it is app is available. You can use the browser-based version also. Just if you go on speaking, automatically our speech will be converted into text. And I have a very great experience of using these speech notes. Actually, I was in the documentation committee at the state level Inspire competition that were held in our Telangana state. I was there in the documentation committee, and the proceedings of the state level Inspire competition has to be circulated, has to be sent to the press personnel, both print and electronic media. And already the time is 5. So I have to send the entire proceedings of the day within 15 minutes. And how can I type it 3 pages of matter? It's a very challenging situation for me. Immediately I have used the speech notes. Within 5 minutes, I have converted the 3 pages matter into just in 5 minutes. I have shared to that, and everybody appreciated. So how we can use the technology? So in a really in a challenging situations, the technology will help us a lot to overcome that hurdles. Okay, and coming to the rewordify. If a text, if a passage, if a given passage is above to the level of the 10th class students, so by inserting the passage into this rewordify, automatically they can make it to the level of class 6. So not only that, when we insert the passage, we can get the reading comprehension questions also. So this is another interesting tool, rewordify. Next, coming to the Grammarly. Even even scholars are using, research scholars are using, even different institutes, educational institutes, universities are using this Grammarly app. So this is an autocorrector where if you are going on typing, automatically if any grammatical errors are there, this will autocorrect. So this is one interesting tool, Grammarly. And when we have told, so this much of achievement, this much of rollout was done, we have been in the first place of implementing of English language, clicks modules like that. So a team from Bengaluru, they are an NGO, higher at work, they visited and they wanted to know the success story, how we are achieving at this ground level and how we achieved success. Nearly they stayed for 4 hours in our school. And when they interacted with a student of 9th class, she had sung the Earth song of Michael Jackson. What about sunlight? What about rain? So in the same manner, like how the Michael Jackson has sung, the student has sung and has shown to the the NGOs, the NGO, that is the higher at work, the persons who are involved in that, and they got stunned. Are students, particularly in this remote village, how they can get the right way of singing a Michael Jackson song? So then they asked, they only interacted with the students in my absence. I was not there in Salai, and they have taken the student personally and they interviewed the student. How did you know to sing that? Since the student told, I go to Google, I open that YouTube and just type Earth Song by Michael Jackson and practiced that in our school computer lab like that. Next, so this is what which I talked about, like our computer lab was at the beginning and getting repaired, and the present generation, which we call like Generation Z, they are the digital natives, and at many times I told you, I trained only the 9th class and 10th class students, and later this 10th class and 9th class students started training the 7th class and 8th class students, and 7th class and 8th class students starting training the 6th class students. And there is a primary school in our school premises. So both the high school and primary school are in the same premises, but different buildings are there. Even the primary school students who come to our computer lab, they will be standing outside and they will be peeping through the windows and through the doors, what our seniors are doing, what our elder sisters, elder brothers are doing. They have a lot of curiosity. I never stopped them. Just I told them to enter into that, and whatever they wanted to do, they can see. And to these tender kids were trained by high school students. So this is like a trickle effect. This is like a trickle effect where students of 9th, 10th trained like 7th and 8th, and 7th and 8th students started in turn training the 4th to 5th class and 6th class students. This is like a type of experimentation which I have done. Okay. Next, when we started using all types of resources for preparation of PowerPoint presentation, Word documents, all these things. So I also want to go for developing the higher thinking skills, higher order thinking skills like HOTS. So you can see here the Bloom taxonomy. So this is for digital tools. This is for digital tools for the Bloom's taxonomy. It is from the lower order thinking skills to the higher order thinking skills. So for higher order thinking skills, it is going for blogging, filming, and also for podcasting, and also for directing. Lower order thinking skills like browsing only, or for highlighting or searching, like calculating and mind mapping, all these things. So for creating these higher order thinking skills, we started our school podcast on Google. Just if you type Jilla Parishad High School ZPHS Shaipet podcast, automatically all the students, the different poems and also the storytelling of different students are available on this ZPHS Shaipet podcast. Okay, and also I made them to shoot their dramas, their skits, and later we also got an opportunity to present, to send our video of this drama to All India Children Audio Video Festival in the year 2019. So this is our school podcast, ZPHS Shaipet. You can see it is available on Anchor, Overcast, Spotify, and also like others, and Apple. Like, so coming to my ICT for professional growth, how I have grown by using this ICT. First, I was before this is a pre-COVID time. The before COVID time, I trained nearly 500 teachers of S2I Warangal district, being the state, being the district and state resource person in ICT. Not only that, the digital lessons which were telecasted from TSAT Vidya channel, they have reached to the majority of the students of the Telangana. And the state resource person for the teacher educator. So they have termed the state resource person name as a teacher educator in the CLICS program. I have connected to the teachers who are implementing in the 300 schools. And this is really a great, unforgettable period in my life during this COVID-19. So I have reached to each and every sections from primary class, from primary students to university students. Not only the training, that is the D.Ed and B.Ed students, but also to the teachers, but also to the heads of the institutes. So as a state resource person, at the initial stages, all are looking. So how we can overcome this pandemic situation, how we can get connected, how we can learn this online, going for virtual mode. And 11 days training were conducted for D.Ed and B.Ed students. So nearly different districts from Khammam, Nalgonda students attended every day, and I have trained them for 11 days. On the 12th day, I wanted the students to explain, to describe each and every tool which I have covered on the 11 days. And at the initial stage, I thought conducting the dissemination event for just 2 hours. But the overwhelming response, we have conducted the dissemination event for 4.5 hours. And this was witnessed by our Dr. Suresh Babu sir from SCRT Telangana. Later, English Language Teachers Association, ELTA Telangana. So this is a professional body. So maintaining, updating the knowledge of the teachers in English language from our Telangana state. So they have understood and I am a team member of this, ELTA Telangana. So we understood the COVID-19 situation first, and we started training teachers on different ICT tools. Not only that, we have conducted an online conference also. And in one day, to make a record, we have nearly told 25 ICT tools in one day. 24 ICT tools were presented by different presenters, and I am a part of that. So it went and it is all for free. So no need of any payment like that. So not only that, during pandemic time, we were very busy, hectic. The schedule was very hectic, and in the morning 3 hours for the first online course, that is ELEC, and also evening 3 hours. So 6 hours of Zoom, particularly for English language enrichment course, the first online course. Not only that, apart from the 6 hours, nearly 3 or 4 hours for different webinars for different districts conducted from the Samagra Shiksha. So trained nearly 2,000 teachers in that. And we also trained the school kids, okay, under the Techie Kids program phase 1 and phase 2, that is for 300 students. Not only that, I have done a course like Communicative English Language Teaching Center from RAE, Regional Institute of English, South India, Bangalore. There we trained the teachers of South India also, like RAESI Tech Gurus. We trained 100 teachers for this using of ICT tools. And coming to the different assessment strategies which I have used. So coming to usage of like Google Forms, Testmos, Kahoot, Plickers, and also for Mentimeter. Okay, these tools are incorporated and used not only for language teaching, but also for language assessment. So if we are going on teaching without assessment, our teaching will be meaningless. So assessment is very important part in our teaching learning process. So to make the students, how to get connected in the online, and they should not feel any sort of bore. So using variety type of ICT, variety type of assessment tools is important here. That's the reason I have used different type of assessment tools here. You can see in the images are available here on the screen. And here at the initial in the school, like gamification, like they are playing. They don't know that they are playing for the different questions which I have given for the Kahoot. So here you can see instantly they can get the answers, and they can know who is on the leaderboard, who scores the topper, who is the topper in that. Next, using the Plickers for a quick online assessment. This is like a very interesting one, and children feel a lot knowing their responses quickly, immediately on the screen. So this is for quick online assessment. I have used these Plickers. Next, coming to when we have connected two different teachers in different training programs to know them, to know their levels, to what level they have understood the concepts or the resources which we have introducing, have used Mentimeter. So here, like the word cloud will be there. All their responses will be just at one place, and this is how I have used this Mentimeter. Next, when I have used for the preparing of question paper for 10th class, I prepared this in the form of a Google form and spread to all the students. It was shared to the different teachers, to the English fraternity of our Telangana state, and see here 3,000 students have answered for the question paper which I have designed. I want to stop here and share this just a minute. So training to the students of DED, I have asked them, I'll make it at the end. So they have created before FLM, so Foundation Literacy and Numeracy, they have created different TLMs. I'll show the Padlet later at the end. Okay, this is also where I have attended another international conference to showcase that how using technology, the technology-based assessment tools to improve teaching and learning. So this is one international conference which I have attended, and this is my participation certificate. And there is a lot of changes before integration of ICT and after integration of ICT. So this is the actual situation for the students of our school where they are residing. And in the beginning, they are slow learners, and integrating of technology in the classroom, they became smart learners. Earlier, they are not at all responsible for the property of the school. Later, they became fully responsible for the protection of the ICT devices that are there. In the beginning stages, they only learned from the teachers. Later, they learned not only from the teachers, from the friends, and also from the online resources. Like peer teaching happened here. We used to focus only on 3 R's. Now we focused on the 4 C's. Lower order thinking skills were only developed. Later, we have got make them to develop the higher order thinking skills. Here only human intelligence was there. Now artificial intelligence coupled with the human intelligence. So this is what AI plus HI was happened in the integration of ICT, and we reached we are unable to reach the students. We are unable to reach to the unreached sections, but I reached the unreached by using this ICT. And these are the salient features of our computer lab. Our school computer lab is student maintained computer lab. It is not maintained by the teachers, it is maintained by the students. There is a weekly timetable, the trickle effect you can see, where the higher classes students are training the lower classes students. Like that, there are also competitions conducted for the best use of ICT, and they are working in collaborations. And we use it to do all our online works from the computer lab itself. And this is what I believe, enhancing quality education by adopting the following India model. So what is the India model? I stands for integration of technology in the classrooms. N, nurturing the younger minds with the technology. D, decreasing the digital divide. We have to decrease the digital divide that is there. And I stands for improving the quality of education with e-content. And A, assessment using technology for free and fair conduction of the test. And these are some of the glimpses of using of ICT during teacher training programs using Skype. So connecting to an international storyteller like Deepa Kiran, and also faculty from TIS, Anusha Ramanathan. They are interacting with the teachers. I used ICT whatever the possible areas where there is possible area. I try to integrate that. So these are the different webinars for the different 15 districts of our Telangana state, and these are the flyers that were there for conducting for different topics like creating animated videos, creating e-portfolio, and also these are the different for DIET and CTE students like introduction to ICT and education, G Suite for education, and also for Kaggle mind mapping tool. And this is what we have done. I am the convener for this ELTA Techie Kids program. We have done a number of programs where the students, even the teachers, are unable to conduct. Even they are now in a position to conduct their own Zoom sessions. They know the etiquette of connecting in the online and in the virtual sessions.
Okay.
And
all right. So we don't have any more time left, but whatever you have shared, it was so interesting, and I'm sure all the viewers...
Just a minute, madam.
Yes,
so actually, because of the impact, so I got National ICT Award.
Okay.
So what is this? What impact has been created on the school?
Yeah.
So I got support. I got support from 100 Smiles Foundation. This was sponsored by Core.ai. We have established a completely student-maintained computer lab. This is what we got. Nearly 2,50,000 rupees we got.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is the inaugurals where the students are telling the scratch coding. So she is my student Datri, and she has told the coding for nearly 30 minutes.
Okay.
And all the students, so you can see the lab and the success. So in the new school where I am working, by inviting this MYK Armament Private Limited with the help of Project 511, we are also using the interactive flat panel boards.
Sure.
No school has having.
So we understood that you have worked really hard, and these projects, the conferences you attended, they have all benefited your children in your school. Thank you, sir. It was a wonderful conversation, and congratulations on your National ICT Award once again. Thank you so much, sir, for being a part of our program.
So thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. So before leaving, well, we have the Kala Utsav, which is going on right now. It started from 3rd of January 2023, and there are still some days left. So till 7th of January, the Kala Utsav is going on. Please, let's give you a glimpse of it here.
India is our land of diverse culture and glory. Let's showcase the art with the glimpses of its story.
We hear the sound of music, we dance to anklet bells. Paint a picture, make some toys rejoice.
Let's do solo acting, let's dance, let's sing and paint.
Some toys rejoice. Kala Utsav, Kala Utsav, Kala Utsav, Kala Utsav.
Children from every nook and corner will perform.
Oh, great.
We will have glimpses from each and every state.
We hear the sound of music, we dance to anklet bells. Paint a picture, make some toys rejoice. We hear the sound of music, we dance to anklet bells. Paint a picture, make some toys rejoice. Kala Utsav, Kala Utsav, Kala Utsav, Kala Utsav.
Kala Utsav, an initiative of the Department of School Education and Literacy, Ministry of Education, Government of India, announces Kala Utsav, organized by NCERT from 3rd to 7th January 2023 at Regional Institute of Education, Bhubaneswar. Kala Utsav.
Kala Utsav.
So that was a glimpse of Kala Utsav you just had, and now we're wrapping up this particular webinar where we just discussed the journey of a National ICT Awardee, and now that our upcoming next program is another special program, which is Sahyog. The topic of discussion would be importance of assertiveness in adolescence for holistic development. Stay here, keep on watching eVidya channels. Thank you so much. Namaskar.